Ren and Stimpy had a war, and Nigel lost him. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, fool? Huh? Who's Nigel? I should have got something to drink. I'm thirsty. What are we at here? Dynamite Gizmo podcast episode 65. There's an olive at my leg. What do you want, Olive? What do you want? Go. Get. Go lay down. Go lay down. He always gots to interrupt, you know? What are you looking at? Huh? Hey, Oliver. What'd I say? Baskin Robbins. Baskin Robbins. Back up. Get. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, go in your kennel. Good. Good poopy. Episode 65. Nothing on the list except for one little thing. And I might not even talk about it. I'm getting a really strong odor right now. Pretty sure it's coming from the neighbors downstairs. It smells like burnt food. Not fun. Not a good smell. And it's starting to drive me nuts. To the point where I don't even want to do this anymore. Because it's so strong. I can't even talk. And it's only in this room, always. In this room. Always. Oh, look at this. You know what? That's why it was cut off. Okay, is it cut off? Cut a little bit less off. That's not good. Oh, Oscar Mayer Wiener. I kind of liked it where it was now. Where was it? But the bear's head is cut off, right? So how's that? Is that fine? I'm not tall enough though. And I know every time I move this mic it makes a loud racket. But maybe I can go up a little higher. Oh, I can. This chair seeps down. It's old. You know what else I gotta do? Oh, I don't know if I can. Yep. Just wanted to turn it to the right a little bit so you can see more of the shroom. But then the reefer's cut off. Wait, if I just... That's it right there. Yeah. Now we're cooking with noodles. So let's start things off. I got a can. It's a tin. Looks like a tuna can. There was some goodies in here. It says King Louie. Would you like to see? Let me just focus here. What the fuck could that be? I don't know. So, fuck, I should just get a tripod for this. I'm just balancing it on the table. And it's working. It's fine. I still would like a tripod. So the tuna, I took the tuna out of the tuna can. It did not look like tuna. Did not smell like tuna. Didn't even taste like tuna. So I put it in a grinder and I grinded it and I plopped her in this bowl, which I recently broke again for the 1500th time. You can blame Jeremiah Watson for this one though. It wasn't me. It was Jeremiah. Blame Jeremiah. Okay. At least I can spin the bowl all the way around now. Which is... I never really needed to anyway. I like to spin it sometimes, but... I could still manage with the big old handle. I don't like not having the handle. I should find some better glue. Or get a professional to put it back to normal. Oh, also, I'm back to using the fucking Nikon. And I know it only does 20-minute segments. I can't even see what minute I'm at right now. But I can see, oh, no, I can see the minutes right up there. Oh, it's counting down. Okay. Perfect. So when I know it's about to hit 0, I'll just stop talking. Here's why. You might be saying, why don't you just use your phone and do it continuous? Well, my phone does the exact same fucking thing. It only records for about 20 minutes. And then it looks like it's still continuing to record, but it stops for like a couple seconds and then starts again. Because it makes it into separate video clips if it's too long. So when it starts the one video clip and starts the next, there's like a 2-second delay in there where if you were talking during that point of splitting, you're going to miss those 2 seconds of words. And that's the trouble I was having with editing the last video. So yeah. I'm like, the Nikon actually looks higher quality. And it's the same outcome. So, I'm going to stick with the Nikon until I find or buy a better camera. One that's actually designed for taking video. Anyhoozle. Why don't we sip our noodle? I'm not as chipper today, huh? Why don't you shut your mouth? Man, it's just the stench. I'm telling you, it's this stench. There's burnt, like lots of burnt food. And I cannot stop smelling it. It just keeps coming up to the vent. I can't close the vent. Tried it. It's jammed. So I'm stuck sniffing. Sniffing and snorting and sneezing and choosing. Go anywhere else in the house, you can't smell a thing. But in this room, and it is supper time. Just about, not quite. So, maybe I should have waited till later. Or did it a few minutes ago. Or hours ago. Anyhoozle. I'm talking about nothing. So let's sip our noodle beverage. Or our tuna. Our new tuna. Tuna. Mama. What, Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It would be nice if every time the 20 minutes caught up, every time the 20 minutes happened and I had to cut, I wish I could have a sponsor I could throw in there. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe someday. But by then, I'll have a camera that can record straight through. And I'll probably be doing it live. Yeah. Wish I had my facial hair. My mustache is starting to grow. Not quite there yet. Not as bushy as I'd like it. I think this time I'm going to go for... I'm just going to keep that mustache going. For the next... forever. From this point on, I'm never going to shave my mustache. You know, because I can keep that at least. I can't keep this anything here. But once I can, let me tell you, I am never going to shave it. I'll trim it, but it's going to get grown up. Like a fucking dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? Like a dinosaur? Nah, that doesn't make sense. Awful. What are you doing? Meemo. Boop boop. Bang bang. Bump. Sitting in his kennel staring and wagging. Oh, now he's out. Oh no. Now he's like... he wants something now. Printers. What's the deal with printers? I tried to print something the other day. Put brand new cartridges in. Mind you, it is an older printer, but not that old. And the fucking thing wouldn't print at all. Why do printers do that? They just fuck up all the time. Especially when you really need them. Like, it's always those times where you're like, yeah, I'll just go home and print it real quick and I'll be right back. And you get there and you're like, okay, come on. And then the computer's a bit slow. And the printer is like making all kinds of loud racket, like and then you know, it's feeding the paper through like and you're like, what's going on? And then it just slides out a blank piece of paper. And then you do it over and over again. You start pressing the buttons on the printer. And that doesn't help. But you keep doing it because that one time you pressed the button, it did actually print for you. So you think, oh, you know what? That's the button. It just so happened that the printer probably connected and you did something wrong. I don't know. Don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. Printers. Print and scan. So yeah. Can't print. Should've just bought a new printer. I bet the printers nowadays work better. This one it's definitely older than 2010, I'd say. I think I got it before 2010, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I might have had it since fucking junior high school. So maybe since like 08. Ooh. Or 07? No, I don't think it's that old. It's fucking hard to believe that's... the year 2007 is old to me now. God damn. It's like that year was just here. I was in grade 7. That's the cool thing about when I was born. Because when I started school, when I started kindergarten, it was the year 2000. And then when I went into grade 1, it was 2001. And when I was in grade 2, it was 2002, and so on. You know, it was only that year for like September, October, November, December. And then in grade 1, it starts off as 2001 in September to December, and then 2002 for the rest of grade 1. But then you got summer vacation, and then when you start grade 2, it's 2002. Anyway, that went on. I graduated in 2013. Bing bong. You get it? When I started grade 12, it was 2012. 2007. It was a long time now. That was like when Twitter was just starting. Facebook has been around for a little bit already. And YouTube only started in 2005. Wow. Back when the only famous people were Naltz. Who the fuck was that other guy? Well, there was Charles Trippy and Shay Carl. They came a little bit later. But who the hell was it? I can't remember his freaking name. Anyway, Michael Buckley. I can't remember how early Phil was in. SXE Phil. Ha! Philip DeFranco originally went by SXE Phil. Lowercase s, capital X, lowercase e. Phil. Uh-oh, my battery's gonna die. You know what? This is a good opportunity to pause, change battery. BRB. Good opportunity to pause and change the battery. And change my battery. We'll change my battery. I've got diarrhea. Urea. I've got diarrhea. Oh God. I left the mic recording while I was switching the battery, and I was singing a song about diarrhea. Just unconsciously singing about a song about diarrhea. Didn't even realize the mic was still recording. Olive, no, scatter, go lay down. And yeah, I'll probably leave it in. Diarrhea. Okay. Kind of stalled there. Stalin. You know who that is? That was a bad dude. Killed more people than Hitler. So they say. Just kidding. He did. Mercedes. Last time I wanted to show you this, but it didn't focus. And I was too stupid to actually use the lens and make it focus manually. But this time, I'm smart. I've grown some smartness. So have a look-see. I don't have a macro lens, so I can't get too close, but that... How close can I get? That's too close, I think. Womp, 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 you know? See? It's really cheap. It's not... It looks fancy, but it's not. And then plunk her open. Is it still the same time? Okay, you know what? Oh, it's out of focus, right? I'm going to set the correct time right now. Next podcast, I'll open her back up, and we'll see if it's still the correct time. If it isn't, we know she's fucked. So it is 4:54. Like I said, it's pretty well supper. 4:54. 4:54. Abu Dhabi. Okay, click her back down. You see, I'm not gonna fucking focus because I end up moving the camera, and then it's, you know, you gotta position it again. Like right now, I can't even see all the word reefer, so I gotta just push it a little bit. I need to get a couple more Gorilla Pod tripods. You know, those black and white bendable ones? Those are fucking handy. Right now, like, I have one, but I'm using it for my light. I mean, I'm sure I could just lay my light against the wall and use the GorillaPod for this camera. That's what I should do. Because right now I got the GorillaPod wrapped up around a pole. Because that's really the only place I could find for it. And it works nice. But it's just the light. Well, I mean, light's important. Don't get me wrong. And it's at a nice angle. So I don't want to ruin that angle. Maybe I can make the angle better. I mean, I'm not a lighting professional. Olive is, though. But he won't help. And he only speaks Russian anyway. And a little bit of Japanese. Can you hear me clanging this thing? Is that annoying? What's the deal with printers I know, I'm not going to do that. Yep. There's a kink. In me watch. It's like fused together though. It's fucking fused. It's like it was born that way. Who sings that song? Beyonce? No. Was it Lady Gaga? Lady Gaga? You know what I was thinking about the other day? Old people. I don't think about old people a lot. Because there's nothing to them. Well, there is a lot to them, actually. What am I trying to say here? Let me move this. Sorry, that's probably a lot of racket. Old people. They, what was I thinking about? Like, they do these little things like, God damn it. That tuna is, that tuna fish is making me think. I can't think properly. Whoa! I just took the kink out. Fuck. Old people. They say shit. When let's say they don't know a Pokemon character. You know what? I'm not going to get into this. I am too California reefered. Let's talk about something simple. Like Burger King. Who likes Burger King more than McDonald's? I would say I do. And a lot of people think I'm crazy for that. But I don't eat a lot of fast food. But if, when I do, and if Burger King is an option, I'm gonna say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking Whoppers up for me? And some chicken fries. And some of that bacon poutine. And give me a fucking sody pop. The big one. Go big or go home, right? Fuck, I hate country music. I don't mind the older shit. Like the cliche people like to say, I don't mind the older country. They do the bullshit up for they do. But that's me. I'm the same way. And I don't think I will ever like country. I hate it so much that there's nothing you can do to make me actually actively play a country song unironically and seriously because I like it, because that'll never happen. I've hated it deep down for such a long time, since a young child, and that's why I know I'll always hate it, because it's engraved in me from my roots. It's got those dark memories attached to it, you know? First impressions are important. Very important, no matter what it is you're doing. Even if it's just like an activity. If your friends invite you out to do an activity, and it's your first time doing it, first time hanging out with this specific group of friends, and if the first time you do it, you didn't have fun, they kind of made fun of you, you know, you just felt like going home the whole time. But then you go a couple other times after that, and it's fun. It doesn't matter. Every time that person or those group of people ask you to hang out again, you're automatically going to go right back to that first time, and that's what you'll associate it with. You won't associate the last two good times. You'll associate it with that first impression. At least that's how I do stuff. And it's not like I want to do it that way. It's just, that's just what comes out. You associate with that first impression. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it that way. Like even in a job interview, if the boss or the employer is doing an interview with you, and his first impression of you is you're a lazy slob who doesn't really take pride in his work, then let's say he still ends up hiring you, he will, he'll still have that bad first impression of you. Especially if you did something bad your first time. Like you maybe had alcohol on your breath, but you didn't mean to. It was just somehow the circumstances got that way. And you were nervous and thinking otherwise about not going in, but you went in anyway. And he happened to smell the alcohol in your breath. And it was a great interview, but at the end of the interview, on the way out, he says, "Hey, wait a second." He comes up to you and he's like, "Listen, I think you're a great candidate for this position at this company. You're probably going to get the job." And then you'll be like, "Oh, thank you. Wow, that's great news." And then he'll say, "But I smell it. I know." And then you say, then you act like you don't know what he's talking about, and you go, "Smell what? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you smell?" And he's like, "Don't fuck around. I don't play no bullshit games around here. You can't bullshit a bullshitter." He says that cliche. How many times have you heard someone say that? You can't bullshit a bullshitter. Okay, dude. I get it. You lie. That's not something you should take pride in. Fucking ass. Anyway. And you say, "Yeah, I know. I had some drinks. But, I had no idea this interview was going to come. This was like a drop at the dime sort of thing. And I wasn't even thinking about not coming, because I figured you would smell it. But I took a risk. And boopity boppity. I'm here. And I will work. And I will poop on the floor." And he'll say, "Get out. You're fired." Just kidding. That would actually be an alright first impression. Because he would probably respect you for being honest. But if you lied to him, say, "No, I didn't drink. What are you saying? What are you talking about?" He'd be like, "Come on, stop. I know. It's completely obvious." And you'd be like, No, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he'd say, you know what? I was gonna let this slide, but since you lied to me, this ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? That. Wait, how many minutes are left? We got 6 minutes. Okay, perfect. Woo! Good thing we're still recording. I know there's gonna be one of these times where I'm gonna forget about this little 20-minute thing that I gotta keep an eye on. And it's gonna stop recording and I'm gonna talk for another hour. Because it doesn't let you know when it stops recording. Or maybe it does. I think it just stops. It doesn't make a beep noise. It doesn't give you a countdown. Well, I mean, there's the minute countdown. But it's just tiny up in the corner. You know? When it gets down to like 10 seconds, they should flash it on the screen. Don't make a sound because then that'll ruin the video. Just flash. Like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You better hurry up. Fa, foop, bop, sknunk, gunk, bang. And then when it pauses, it can make a beep. If you still didn't notice it paused, then that's on you. But you know what? Fuck all of that, Nikon. Just allow me to record as long as I want. Let me fill up my SD card. It's my SD card. Who are you to tell me how I should fill up my SD card, huh? If I want just 3 hours straight of just a massive fucking file. I guess it would be only 3 gigabytes because that's all the card is. But no, I have a bigger card than that. I think there's a 64 in the camera right now. I could fucking fit something into that. I could fit a lot into that. One giant clip. But no. This guy won't let me. He's like, no. Fuck it. You're a photographer. Take pictures, bitch. Sure. I have the capabilities of recording video. But am I gonna let you? Sure. But only for 20 minutes. Shouldn't need any longer than that. You're a photographer. Why'd you buy this if you're not taking pictures? Fuck you, Nikon. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. No, fuck you. I'm not kidding. Should have bought a Canon. Should have bought a DSLR, but those are fucking expensive. I ain't got the money for that. Are you kidding me? I bought this fucking Nikon way back. Take it back. Take it way, way back. So it's, it's kind of old, but it's not that old that it's unusable. 1080p at least. I wouldn't accept any less than that. Too bad it's not 4K. Fork. Put a fork in my buttocks. Can you even tell the lights are changing? Oh yeah, you can tell. Oh, there's blue. Blue. What's next? What's the mushrooms gonna be next? Pink. 2 in the pink. 1 in the stink. Why not 2 in the stink? Because the stink is a small hole, that's why. That's what I'm saying. Change it up. Stretch the small hole. You can stretch it. I've seen videos. Footballs. Vases. Or vases. Whatever. Fists. Whole fists. Like a whole arm. Right up in the stink. And in the pink. 1 arm in each. They come up and they can clap and hold hands. You ever try that? It's true. 1 arm in the pink, 1 arm in the stink. You can And then if you can touch hands. It's great. Don't believe me? Try it. Try it tonight. Just try it out. Beat me, piss on me. Just try it out. Wait, how many? Oh, we got 1 minute left. Keep an eye on the fucking timer. We might do one more 20-minute segment. Maybe we'll do 2 more 20-minute segments. Depends on how I feel. Because this King Louis Tuna is bringing it out in me. Craft flour product. Uh-oh. 43 seconds. The count is on. The count is on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to our 20-minute end. Thank you for joining DynamiteGizmo Enterprises. Please keep your seats and seatbelt fastened and in the upright position at all times. Do not move. This will only hurt for 3 seconds. The heat is on. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Juicy tuna. We're back. Another 20 minutes on the board. It's like right out of an arcade or something. You can't continue unless you insert some coins. You insert a coin, you only get 20 minutes. Too bad I couldn't insert some more coins and get a few more minutes. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it, Olive? Oh, my knees. Need to stretch me legs. Spin in me chair. What's up, Olive? You like grapes? No. Olives aren't allowed to have grapes. Grapes are bad for poopies. Oh, here he comes. Say hi to the ladies and gentlemans. Orville. Orville, up here. Up here. Come up here. Come here, Olive. Whoa. You want this off? Since you're inside, you don't need this on. The heat is on. Yeah. He has to lick it every time you take it off. Ooh. This is a good collar for the Olive. Look at that. You know what? You're like Flava Flav now. You're like Flava Flav's dog. If Flava Flav had a dog, Olive wearing this would be it. Can't show you because he's too squirmy and stiff at the same time. Pick him up, he stiffens like a solid piece of wood. But he kind of jiggles around. It's very hard to control. He's good. It's like a self-defense mechanism. He can get away from any gorilla. Well, maybe not. Probably get squished. I bet a gorilla could definitely just squish him. I could just squish him. Anybody could squish this Olive. He's like an actual Olive. Very easy to squish. Yeah. His name's Oliver, by the way. If you didn't know, I call him Olive. Keep saying his name, so he's probably like, what's going on? Why you talking about me? Oh, he's getting down. Run. Run for the wind. Is that a saying? Run like the wind. Run for the wind. Catch it. See if you can catch the wind. That's a good thing to tell your children if they're annoying you. Go run for the wind. Go catch it. See if you can catch some wind. Oh, fuck, I'm all tangled in this now. So let's see if I remember to check the time on that next podcast. Still haven't put this picture back up. I just got an idea. I bet you want to see what this picture is, don't you? Well, I'm going to leave it right over here, backwards. And if somebody... You know what? It can only go right there. If somebody can guess what it is, which I don't get any comments anyway, but I'll just keep it here forever. For as long as I make these, and as long as I'm here, maybe I'll take the picture with me. Wherever I go, whenever I do these. No, not whenever, but majority of time. And then whenever someone guesses what the picture is of, I will reveal. And if no one ever guesses it, well then you'll never know. And it'll be a mystery. Zunk dunk dung. Shugga-ba-bung. I would have never thought of that idea if I didn't knock that picture off yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that, or the day before. I don't know when it was. Olive, it's not supper yet. You gotta wait a little bit. Give me 14 more minutes. Because that's how many's left on the Nikon. You understand? You speak Japanese or what? What's your language? What's your pronoun? Is it Z or Zer? He stares. He stares, I stare, you stare. We all stare for squares. Stare for squares. What's that, what was that game? It was a Tony Hawk game. I can't remember which one. American Wasteland. Oh, that's the one. And those people were chanting. They were like, hey, hey, ho, ho, the use of wool has got to go. And then there was another. They did it another way, too. I think. I can't remember. Don't ask me questions, okay? Do I look like someone that you should be asking questions, huh? Do I look like someone you should be asking questions, huh? I thought I said, take the trash out. Okay. There's one thing on the card today. Should we talk about it or should we skip it? We got 12 minutes left. It still fucking smells like burnt fruit. Oh my god. It's just so strong. Like it fucks with you. It really fucks with you. It makes you not want to do. It makes you not want to be in this room. That's why I want this to end. It's stressing me out, buddy. It's fucking making me going insane. I'm just breathing burnt, crispy something. Meat. Olive, it's not supper time. Just give me a second. You know what time you eat. It's not that time yet. Hold on. Go lay down. One of these days. One of these goddamn days. I'm gonna kill that little dog. And I'm gonna make some olive stew. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Are you fucking high, brother? Oh my god. There's something in that burnt shit. There's something in that burnt food, and it's fucking with my brain cells right now. It's fucking with my brain cells. It's fucking with my brain. I don't know what to do. Okay. I think I'll have a tuna hoot, and then we'll talk about the one thing on the card, because we only have 11 freaking minutes left. Well, not only. I could keep going, but I think I'll cut it short, because I don't have much to talk about, you know? And I don't want to ramble and bamble while I'm sucking in dirt fumes. Okay? It would be a different story if it didn't smell like this. But now I know for next time not to do it at this time, because I've definitely smelled this before and avoided the room. But timing was just timed bad, okay? I gotta work around working, right? You know what I'm saying? Bosca Nova, let's have a schnoop. Let's have a tuna hoot. What are you doing, Olive? I said, go lay down. Come on. I'll get to you in a second. Just hang on. Look, I'm not being mean, alright? He's already had snacks all day. He had breakfast. He does not usually eat till about 6 o'clock. He just had a shit ton of treats. He is just a hungry boy. He's pretending like he's starving, but he ain't. Okay? Chaba Naguchke. Only 9 minutes. Holy moly, Moses. Moses is knocking at my door. Or is that Satan? One or the other. Savior. You know what? Looking at this card, I would like to talk about what's on here, but I ain't ready for that. It's nothing controversial or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's just a topic. It's not something personal or anything. I know I'm making it sound way worse than it really is. I just don't know. I don't have enough information about the topic to talk about. There. That's a good way to say it. I don't want to just blabble on about something that I'm going to misrepresent. So, not even going to mention what it is. And, you know what? If you leave whatever I have in the description to win one of these, you might be able to win episode 65 card, and you can read what the one topic is, and you'll say, oh, that was very anticlimactic. It'll not be what you expect it to be. You'll say, oh, that wasn't even worth getting, like, you know? I got a stack of these bad boys, though. Look at this. Fucking 64 of these moths. All different colors. And all I'm down to are these little bit of yellows. I probably say this every podcast, I don't know. When I look back at the videos, it seems like I fucking say the same shit every time. It's like I don't remember. Where's my other pack? I have a brand new pack. Oh, it's up there. It's up. It's way, way, way up there. Way the hell up there. Woo, said the olive. Woo, said the olive. Because he's hungry. Is he hungry or does he just want to go outside again? Take it back. Take it way, way black. Orange is the new crack. We got 6 minutes left. Should we browse the web? Nope, because I don't know anything. I don't have anything interesting to show. But I'm gonna pay attention to some things over the weekend. Hopefully I can if I don't end up doing some stuff that I don't want to do. And gather some information. And then episode 66. I don't know what'll happen because every episode is just fucking freestyle. Sort of. I'm a little bit prepared for every episode, but not really. I mean, in terms of equipment, yeah, that shit's always prepared. I even do a little bit of voice warm-up before. And I ramble about stupid shit, so I just get my, get things warm and ready. And if you hear little children, it's because the neighbors have little children, and they have a trampoline, which is right outside this window. Like, literally right outside it. Because there's a fence, trampoline. And I could launch out this window. I wouldn't even have to launch. I could step out the window onto the trampoline. That's how close it is. The children can probably hear me. You hear that? Bossa Nova. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of these that have nothing written on them. The first one. Let's see the first one. I probably looked at this before. Oh, ew. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm always surprised when I look at this first card. Whoever gets this first card is gonna be fucking happy when they read what's on there. Or maybe they won't be. But I would be. Especially if I make 1,000 of these bad boys. And it goes down in history as one of the best podcasts in all of... Ow! My leg! Ow! Ooh. Cha-chi-cha. Ooh, God, that's crampy. Yeah! Gosh. Man, cramps are fucking painful. Wow. Why did it have to hurt so bad? You ever looked at your leg while it's cramping? It looks like a worm is swiggling around in your leg. And you just feel it pulsating. It's like, and you move it just an inch. Oh, it's throbbing. But it clears the mind. You know what I might watch? Ted Bundy. With what's his face? Zac Efron. Guy's a good actor. You know what? I remember when High School Musical came out and I was like, fuck that shit. Everyone in my class was all about it. We even watched it in school. This was grade 6. That was a long ass time ago High School Musical came out. But then the High School Musical trend, you know, that blew away fast and it's gone. And then he started acting in other stuff. He's actually pretty funny. He's a pretty good actor. He's really funny there, boy. He's fucking funny there, boy. He's fucking funny. He's fucking funny. Man, my fucking face is ugly. Look at those stupid eyes. Wow. It's like they're falling off my face. It's like I have one Asian eye. That's where the eyelid is lazy. And it doesn't want to open all the way. And it's completely drooping off my face. Yeah, I've heard it all. In in the school days growing up. And I never really noticed it then, but then when I started getting picked on for it, I looked and I was like, oh yeah, my eye is drooping. It doesn't bother me anymore. Well, I mean, obviously I'd rather it not, but what are you gonna do, right? Maybe I can get a bionic eye. I feel like my eye is just scratched to shit anyway, because I can't see as well as I used to. Especially when it's like distance. It's hard to read distance. I don't know what you call that. Farsighted, I guess. 47 seconds. Oh my god, we're about to end. How are we gonna end this shit? What should I say? Boppity boopity, boppity bay. Zoppity zoopity, zoppity zay. That's not how you end a podcast. You say, I don't want to say all that bullshit. Like and I don't know. I'm not doing that. Maybe I will eventually. No, I'm not doing it. I hate that. That's the worst. Just stay safe out there. Don't use tobacco. And make sure your mayonnaise when spread on your bread. I'm hooked on Nirvana, da 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 da. I'm high on Nirvana, la 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 la. I love what I've done here. Mushrooms.